I'm going to have to wait just a moment here. All right. I think we are live. I've just been having the worst time with this lately. So I went on here to try and get all of my stuff sorted out for this, and I mean, it's just been a pain in the butt because so I'm trying to use the broadcasting type software to try and help make everything professional. And I set it up for OBS, and for some reason, every time I got it to go, the audio, like what happened last time, it doesn't want to sync up for some reason. So I got to dive into that, and then I try to just use my webcam straight from my computer. Well, not my actual webcam on the computer, but I tried to do it that way, and for some reason, it just wouldn't do it. What's up, Millie? It's good to see you. Got the chat opened here on my laptop. You know, it's crazy trying to figure all this stuff out because, you know, I tried doing the live that one time and it just didn't work out very well. Luckily, the good old fallback is the cell phone. I'm just streaming live from my iPhone. Oh, man. Oh, what's up? Riker Road. What we got here? Kyle or Eric? Eric, what's up, man? You know, I finally I took you guys up on your suggestion to react to NF, and I actually just did my first one. I started out with The Search, and it was awesome. It was hard to put together like what I thought about it, but you'll see in the video for sure. Riker Road Mom, what's up? Kyle, what's going on, man? Going live like a boss. No, it's not like a boss. I don't have it all figured out. You know, I tried to get it all figured out last time, and, you know, I thought I had it figured out, and I did not. And then there's been quite a bit of time since then, so, you know, part of it I forgot. Hey, my wife's in the chat. Yeah, she left me today. Yep. She is actually in Cleveland now. She had to fly up for a couple days. Dude, I'm excited for NF2. I didn't know anything at all whatsoever when you guys were talking about them, or seeing that you've reacted to NF. And, you know, when Paul and I were doing reactions and stuff, once we started doing Tom McDonald, he would bring up NF a lot. And I think I might have heard of the name NF, but just never, you know, batted an eye at it. Yeah, you left me. You left me. Oh, that's crazy. I It's in Russian. I can't pronounce the name. It says, I don't understand what you were saying at all, but hello from Russia. Some of your reactions are funny. You know, if you can't understand what I'm saying and just our reaction alone does it for you, then that's awesome. Oh, dude, Kyle. Dude, thank you so much. That'll get me like 3 gallons of diesel. Much appreciated, bro. Oh, and happy late birthday. I just saw that you guys had a live stream yesterday. I wasn't expecting that. Congrats on the now 70,000 subscribers. That's awesome. But you turned 31, and I want to wish you a big happy birthday, fella. We'll have to celebrate once I get back up there. You know, I want to work on some more music with Kyle. I think me and him could really do some fun stuff. Millie says, "How was life on the road?" It is awesome. I mean, it has its ups and downs. It's not sunshine and rainbows the whole time. It's not. I mean, um, doing it during the winter time has its challenges on its own. So that is a big thing. Uh, there. Even though we're doing our best to try and document our travels on there, that should have been on there. Like, for instance, we ran out of propane for our heater in the middle of the night and woke up and it was like, I don't know, in the teens maybe. And didn't get no coffee. I don't even know if I even went to the bathroom. I just woke up, got dressed, grabbed the keys of the truck, and drove into town to get propane. And there was like nobody was open because it's Oklahoma, and if it's higher, shuts. But luckily, there was one place that was open. I went and got a propane tank, fill it up. It was all good. But that's the struggle part of the random occurrences. Slides not working properly. Thankfully, nothing has gone wrong with the truck. And that was part of our process of buying what truck we did because I love that truck. But my favorite place so far, we left Elephant Butte, New Mexico, which is just outside of Truth or Consequences. And I mean, weather was great. It's the desert, and I love the desert so hard. And um, I've been going to the desert, God, ever since I was a little bitty kid. And I just always crave the desert if I haven't been out there for so long. So it's pretty neat. Austin, what's up, man? How you doing? It's good to see you. Eric asks, best food place so far. Man, let me tell you, Santa Fe, New Mexico is banging when it comes to food. I don't have any complaints at any place we ate out there. And there was this one place we ate at. Of course, I don't remember it off the top of my head, but they were like the best burger joint in town. And my friend Brady just took me there just for the heck of it. And I ordered their Big Bite burger, and I'm not kidding. It reminded me of from Good Burger. It was huge. It was one giant beef patty, and I don't know how. It must have been the taste of the burger itself because it was so good. But I ate the whole thing, and I felt horrible afterwards. But it was worth it because it was an amazing burger. Very, very good. Uh, I'll let you know, Eric, what the name of that place is. Like, I can hit you up. Riker Road Mom says, I have such a respect and envy for you guys just going for it. Traveling would be exciting. It took a lot of work just to make this happen. But this is something me and my wife, when we were on our honeymoon back in like 2015, I think it was, we just sat on the rim of the Grand Canyon and was just like, how crazy is it that we have to wait till we're old to travel around and do this all the time? And we just kind of wanted to do that, and we've been slowly kind of putting it toward going in that direction. I mean, we bought our last RV with that intent. It's just I couldn't find anything remotely for me to do, and that kind of put a damper on things. We ended up buying a house, having a kid, so now it's not even just us anymore. But we got lucky with how the housing market worked over the past year, and we sold our house at a great time. It just all worked out. I'm very happy, and I feel very lucky to be able to do this right now. So I'm enjoying as much of it as I can, and I'm not taking any of it for granted. What's up, Mama Deb? Favorite son-in-law. Yeah, I'm the only son-in-law. I could also be the worst son-in-law, right? Yeah. Oh, what's up, Carrie? How you doing? The RV looks beautiful. Yes, it does. Although I will say, as soon as we get an opportunity, I think we might get it wrapped because I'm not a fan of like the cream color. I just think it's like it makes it look old to me. But at the same time, I've mentioned this before on the color of the RV, and they're like, yeah, but the funny thing is that's coming back around. Like everybody's getting tired of just the white designs and the black designs, so now they're going to switch it over to like doing, um, back to the cream style, and I just don't like it at all. Yes, I will do the logo, and in some form of fashion, it will happen. I don't know which one though. It might be the brand new one, or it might be the media one. I'm not sure. Pit my RV. Dude, that would be awesome. I might even just try and make that video. Which is funny, me and my wife actually part of our bucket list of things to do is to like flip RVs, and I think that'd be really, really fun. Billy, you gotta go for it, dude. Go travel. If I would say this to anybody, if you're not in a position to travel right now, start making the plans because if all of a sudden you want to travel and don't know where to go, don't know how to make it happen, you're going to be stuck and it might lose your opportunity to take it. Eric asks, "What's the worst part about traveling in an RV?" I would have to say dealing with the black tank and gray tanks. Gray tanks aren't so bad, but I mean, you have tanks for the toilets and such, so that stinks, literally. So I'd say that's the worst part, and also lately, doing the with everything going on now, you really have to plan where you're going. It's like when we got down here, we booked a RV spot here for a month. And luckily, we didn't fit into that spot in the place that it actually was. You know how they make it look all nice in the pictures and everything? No, this was like a borderline trailer park when we got there. They had RVs there that were like from the 70s and people, I guess, living in them. You know, didn't want to stay there. We were calling all over the place. We were actually trying to get onto Galveston Island, and just nothing was available. Like every weekend, pretty much was booked, so they couldn't give us a spot for months straight. So that sucked. So that planning is another hardship of doing the RV thing. Luckily, from back when I was doing my like touring days and mapping out tour dates and such. Goodness. Oh, my wife found out the restaurant in Santa Fe is called the Santa Fe Bite. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yeah, that place won like best burger joint for like 3 years in a row or something like that. It didn't win last year though. It did not. Dude, that hypnosis cover, hmm, that was something else. See, what I don't understand is how you guys. I mean, I understand because of the Lorna Shore reaction, but when you guys did the reaction to that without for that, because I'm really trying my best to pace myself on Sleep Token because I don't want to overdo it on the channel. If I could make every reaction video for the next, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, and it be Sleep Token tracks, I would totally do it. I would completely tank the channel. Yeah, Will Ramos is a beast of a vocalist, and he's got so many great things going for him. He's got such a great charisma to himself. So you have that on top of just the insane talent. When I heard him actually sing, I I joked around before it actually got to that part. It's like, what if he's got an angelic voice, because he makes all these demon noises for his band? And literally right after I said that, he started singing like that. I could not believe it. It was crazy. Austin asked how many times do I have to empty the poop tank? Mine or the RVs? That's what I want to know. No, the RV I'd say probably once a week, probably. My wife might be able to correct me on that if I'm wrong. But yeah, it's not that bad. It sounds worse than it is, but it's pretty cool. AJ, what's up, man? How's your channel doing, man? AJ started his own reaction channel not long ago. Pretty neat. Awesome. It sounds like a shitty job. Yeah, it is. It is, but if that's what the price you pay to be able to travel around with your own house, it's awesome. Oh, I got somebody joining me here. You gonna say hi?
Hi. Hey, Dada.
What's up, buddy? 1 second, please. Yeah, you can have one. No problem. Yeah, the fun thing about the wife going back is it's just me and the boy and our dog Bella for the next couple days. We miss her already. Yep, there's the boy. AJ says his channel's doing good and getting better. Thanks for the advice, Ron. Anytime, man. If I can help anybody else, go through less of a struggle than me, then, I'm more than willing to help. Is the audio good? I don't know if I'm talking loud enough sometimes, so if I turn into Mr. Mumbles, make sure you let me know. What's up, Charlie? Thank you. Thank you very much. You both are doing great on your channels. Thank you. You're not doing too bad yourself. I think you guys might have some potential. A little bit. I'm glad the audio is perfect because, using my studio stuff and OBS it doesn't want to work. I don't know why. Deshaba, did I say that right? Really like your reactions, especially the German bands. Well, yeah, German bands are really cool, and I did not pay any attention to German bands. Obviously, Rammstein's a huge thing, and I have not paid any attention to Rammstein up until lately. If that tells you anything, it's not like I went out of my way to avoid it. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes you get in these veins of stuff you like, and it just happens that way. But I mean, I will tell you what, I'm very, very much looking forward to We Butter the Bread with Butter coming out with some new music already. Once I started getting into that band, most of all the lyrics are in German, and I don't care. I don't bother to even look them up. I have, but I'm not trying to memorize what is actually being said. The German language just sounds aggressive in a sense, but it's added like an instrument to me. That's what I'm saying, essentially. It just becomes an instrument. Just like listening to any bands that scream and growl, it just becomes an instrument to me, and I don't care what is being said at the time. I'm just taking it all in. Kyle says, we definitely got to get that interview soon. It'll be after the 12th. Can't wait to get that happening. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm glad you guys are doing the podcast again. I'm excited about you guys having a podcast because of how well you guys communicate with each other. There's not like any dead air between you. And if there is, then it's a cue for the audience like something's really going on here because, it's either one of those punch in the gut moments of a conversation where you're just like blown away by something, or I don't know. You guys are just really good at talking with each other on subjects. I've listened from what I've heard so far. It sounds great. I can't wait for that to come out. I'm looking forward to doing the interview too. I like working with you guys in general. Kyle and Eric are solid dudes, and I had so much fun. My face hurts so bad on the way home from working with the studio with Kyle and hanging out with Eric the last time. Oh man, this is good times. Good times. German SpongeBob made me cackle like a hyena. I don't even know what that is, but I'll check that out. You might have to send me that video, Kyle. Texas sounds amazing. It does, and in theory, Texas is awesome. But just like with my beef with Oklahoma, the summers are ass. Uh, the humidity is what kills you, and it's a weird mix. It's not like that Florida humidity. There's a constant threat of death anytime there's a storm or something coming through. I do like Texas though, and I definitely would choose Texas over Oklahoma anytime. Charlie says, I remember started watching the Little Big reactions and been watching since then. Well, I appreciate that. I actually have a Little Big reaction coming out this week, so be on the lookout for that. Eric says, thanks. Kyle's working hard on it. I bet. I think that's why me and Kyle click so much is because we have such a probably a mutual respect for one another on working with like audio and our music stuff. Very, very fun. What's downtown? Downtown. What's downtime like with traveling? Well, I can't even talk correct, so there's that. Let me get a drink really quick. Okay, so downtown with traveling. Downtown with traveling. I said it again. My apologies. Downtime. So it's not that bad. Sometimes there's a lot of hurry up and wait, and then it all just depends on like what we're doing. Because even though we're traveling all the time, we're still working like normal hours. My wife actually starts work at like 6 in the morning and works until like 4. So, it's going to be like that for her all the time. And me, I get it in wherever I can because, taking care of Noah and doing that, all the other things with the RV. no, not 4 a.m. No, not 4 a.m. I used to get up at that time all the time just to work on my stuff before work. I actually love doing that too. I might actually try doing that again. But traveling's fine. Our downtime part is really good example, boondocking. It's where you pull up to a location and you're not hooked up to water, electric, or anything. You're basically running off of whatever battery life you have and whatever water you brought with you. So on our way out to Texas, and I saw you ask Eric, this is not a permanent location. We were just stopping here for a month. We're actually going on a cruise in a week or two. Yeah, in like 2 weeks. But we planned that out so we could fly my mother-in-law out so she can watch Noah while my wife and I go on that. But yeah, we went to this location here in Texas from Roswell, New Mexico. And we stopped in 2 places. We stopped at Big Spring and then again right outside of San Antonio. And so the downtime of that was when we got to Big Spring, we literally sat down, ate dinner, went and looked around at the jets and stuff because it was at a hangar, and it was like Air and Space Museum, or more or less an air museum. But when we got there, the air museum part was closed, so we just walked around and checked out the jets and stuff that they had in the parking lot. And then we went to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. I mean, it was dark to do so, but there was literally nothing to do. We didn't have enough juice to run the TV or anything like that. And actually, our battery died that next morning from running our furnace all night because I did not consider the fact that we have a residential refrigerator in our RV. So it was running power for that and our furnace the whole night. So when we woke up, luckily my wife was kind of paranoid about it beforehand, so she made us put all of the slides and all that stuff in before we went to sleep. And thank God she's a smart cookie because that woman saved our butts that day. I'm sure we could have ran our generator and stuff like that, but I'm just glad we didn't have to that morning. So the downtime of that is it just makes you want to go to bed sooner. Excuse me. Let's see. Putting enough breaks in your channel. I'd say we stop pretty frequently. I'm enjoying these month stops at a time. Although I wish it might be like 3 weeks instead of a full month, but you have a significant amount of a discount staying there for an entire month as opposed to like paying by the day or even a week. So you can pay for a whole week at some spots and it'd be like $300, but if you pay for the month, it could be like 400 and something or 500. So that's not bad at all. Hold on 1 second. Shaba says, yeah, German sounds aggressive and it is difficult language, but YouTube has so many possibilities to play with the words. Rammstein was times in the 90s in my region before they were famous. Oh, I think I remember you commenting on that way back then. That's pretty cool. I really enjoy Rammstein. I'm gonna look to doing some more of those because I still need to get into their live shows, but I wanted to see all the cool stuff from their videos before I started hitting the live stuff. Oh hey Meg, what's up? I didn't see the hey Ron, and I saw your response to Kyle. It came up hey baby with this heart space. I was like, what? You should tell the people what your cookie business is because she makes some awesome designs on her cookies, and I'm gonna have to get me some so I can verify that they taste good because they look amazing. She makes all kinds of different like faces stuff. Well, not faces, like little cartoon stuff, hearts. I don't know. Thanks, babe. I do have obviously new merch going up. See, I'm not the greatest promoter of myself, obviously. I don't promote the Patreon that much. I don't promote the merch that much. I don't know why I have that disconnect of doing something I love but not trying to get support for it. I don't know. I'm just weird. For science. Riker Road Mom says they're divine. Prove it. Meg, please send me some cookies. I really liked your Valentine's decorations. Those were the shit. Riker Road guys, I think we should do like a T-shirt design together, just for the fun of it. I think it would be a fun idea. we could do something where Rooster is getting ran over on a road, the Riker Road maybe. I don't know. I hit a turkey one time in a car, and it was like a magic trick. It did go poof. Ask my wife; she was with me. Oh yeah, the live show for Rammstein is definitely on my bucket list of things to do before I die. I have to, just from the one thing I saw. I mean, it's not even just one thing. The last thing I saw was the Du Hast live in Paris, I believe. That was awesome. I've got to see them live. I saw live Rammstein from a Family Values '98 videotape, a VHS tape when I was a kid, and they performed Du Hast and Butte Dicks. I don't know. I think it's like Broke Dick or Big Dick or something in English. But yeah, it was crazy. Very, very crazy. Oh, yes, please. Like, ship me some. That would be so cool. Mama Meg's Cookies. Look that up. She's got awesome reels on Instagram, and I think they're just copied from your TikTok, if I'm not mistaken there. But yeah, please let me know. Well, I'll have to hit you up on Instagram or something. Let you know where you can send them. I will gladly donate for some of those cookies. But yeah, I'll actually be back up that way, so you might not have to ship them. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when, but um, my wife and I haven't like formally announced this on either one of these channels, but we're pregnant again. Like we're having a baby due in June. So while we sold our house and bought the RV, we were still trying to grow our family in the process. So, all of our plans for all this included having another kid. And there's still so many different things that variables and such with traveling and trying to have a baby. So, that's why she's back in Cleveland right now. She's going to see the doctors and start getting things figured out for when we're going to deliver. And, long story short, there, I'll be back up in that area for, on and off at least. Bum, 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 bum. I'm sorry. I get to talking. I don't even look at the chats. Gotta go to Ohio for a cookie run. Yep. I'm definitely gonna do it. These cookies are awesome. I will push these cookies. I'll probably be talking more about Mama Meg's cookies than I am my own merch and Patreon. If they're good, that's probably what's gonna happen. I don't know. Something's wrong. Hey, thanks a lot, Eric. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate that. Hit that button and comment for the algorithm. Thank you very much. All right, guys, throw me up some questions here. I don't want to stay too long because it is just me and my son, and I don't want to just leave him kind of stuck in front of a TV. So, if you guys have any questions you want me to answer, fire away, and I'll do my best. You're both amazing. Thank you, Millie. Millie, you're a good one. You're a real good one. I always get excited when I see a comment from Millie. Oh, thanks for the congrats to Shaba. You still need to let me know if I'm saying that right. Dishaba. Charlie asks, "How's the vacation been?" I would say it's a vacation. It's not a vacation. we're choosing to live our lives this way, so this is kind of normal now. No, it's not normal. I don't think this will ever be quite normal to me. I want it to be, but every day I find myself like, holy crap, it's like vacation. It really is. Like it's amazing. I'm surprised. I'm not gonna say I'm surprised because I was gonna say I'm surprised most like a lot of people don't do this, but at the same time I saw everything that gets in your way from trying to stop you from doing this. So I get it. It's not for everyone, and you definitely have to have a strong mind for doing this. All right, Mama Meg wants to know what's the coolest stop so far. Coolest stop so far. Carlsbad Caverns was freaking epic. Like, I've gone through some of the video that we took for that, and it's going to be a killer video. But I will tell you this right now, it does not at all capture what it's like actually being there. Because the lens of the cameras do not give you depth at all to what it is. And, I mean, it is... You're awestruck through most of it. When you enter the cave, the cavern, it's a giant windy, little walkway. It's a ramp that they have going down there. And, at the top, you start looking down, it veers light all the way through there. And you start seeing a little movement down there, or at least I did. And I was like, holy crap, that is a person. You don't really realize how far in it goes. It's amazing. So yeah, Carlsbad Cavern was definitely the best place so far. Riker Road Bomb wants to know what place am I most looking forward to visiting. There is my wife's gonna laugh, but she knows all I'm gonna say. There's a Air and Space Museum in Tucson, Arizona called Pima Air and Space Museum, and it's one of the most large. Well, it's not the largest, but it's a huge museum. It's got all kinds of stuff in there. But the crazy thing of it is right next door is an Air Force base, and it's what is called the Boneyard. So every plane that's either decommissioned or just in storage is just chilling out on this 1,000-acre just flat desert land. Like they just roll them out there. They'll put sheets or whatever over the cockpit and stuff, wrap them up for the weathering, and they'll just sit there. And you actually can get on a little tour bus type thing and drive around. They'll tell you about all the planes and stuff. And something I'm waiting for the government to show video of this to see, but they will actually turn decommissioned fighter jets into unmanned aircraft for training purposes. So they actually will shoot their own planes out of the sky for training purposes. And I want to see that so bad. It's just crazy to me, though, because, you have so many planes out there that, aviation people love, like the F-16 and stuff. They'll just turn it into a drone and go blow up a $2 billion plane. I'm exaggerating on that cost, obviously, but yeah, I like jets a lot. Jets, trains, boats. I'm all for it. I don't know why. What's up, buddy? What? What is all over your face?
Donut.
Oh, donut. Shh. Why are you whispering?
It's dark outside.
Oh, I know. Okay. Let me answer a couple more questions, and then we'll go out there and see if they're still out. We have some neighbors that have a little girl that's the same age as Noah, and they have this giant bubble gun that shoots out 90 bubbles at a time, and apparently it lights up at nighttime, so he's wanting to go see that. So let's see, Where did I leave off? I got talking about jets and just blacked out. So, Kyle asks, any idea what kind of location you guys are shooting for your final place to live? Um, when we set out to do this, I kind of had a place in mind. It was more or less you know, just the most likely place that seemed the best, and it was Grand Junction, Colorado. And I like the idea of that because it doesn't get as much snow as if you were like in Denver on the other side of the Rockies. But it's right up to like Moab and stuff with Utah, so you're literally going from desert to like you drive 2 miles and you're up in the mountains kind of situation. So I love the desert. I love mountains. If I have a mountain in view from wherever I live, I'm going to be very happy. My wife wants some green, like she wants to be able to do some gardening and stuff like that. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be west of the Rockies somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but that's going to be a good time.
So we have to get rid of this.
Hold on, buddy.
I have to.
1 second, bud. All right. Any haunted locations ahead of you? I can't remember if that's your thing or not. It is my thing, actually. And next time we go to Tombstone, we were there. They have a bunch of paranormal tours. And yeah, we're going to have to do something like that. Actually, that's something me and you can talk about, actually. Next time I get out to Tombstone, we might have to just fly you out so me and you can go stay in a haunted hotel for a night or something. I think that'd be fun. I don't know, with me and you cackling at each other, we'll probably scare away the ghosts. Big gun makes big gun. AJ, yes, I am a big kid, and I think that's the true way to help. It's just
kid. I'm a big kid.
You're a little fella, I'm a big fella. Let's get that straight. Okay?
Let's not get that straight.
Alright. Oh, Angie, what's up? I did not know that. Thank you for informing me that Nanowar's dropping another single on the 8th of February. You tipped me off with the last one. I appreciate that. That was the first reaction I was able to do that day and get it up there. What's up, Aunt Joni?
Dad, this is my favorite one. I haven't seen it in a while.
Kyle said, Eric and him have talked about doing a Riker Road Honda thing, but he's scared shitless. I get it. I'm like half and half on the whole thing, where I can completely be like, go into a haunted place and be fine. Another part of me is like,
hey,
there's going to hit a point in time where I'm going to be like, okay, I can't do this, so I'm right there with you.
Dada.
Thanks so much for sticking around for this, coming out and do the live chats. I'm going to try to figure out how to do this better in the future. It's going to take some time, but I'm going to try this again in 2 weeks from now. So if we just keep it up, then I'll just do this every couple of weeks. And it's bound to get better, right? I mean, surely. I mean, if you've been watching the reaction channels, I mean, the production in it has gone up. The value of what you're seeing is going up slightly, at least. But yeah. All right. Thank you so much for checking it out. It means so much to me that you guys are even here just chatting with me on your Saturday evening. So, take care of yourself, and I will see you on the next one. And be looking out for this next week of reactions, because it's a good time. It's a lot of ups and downs. We got Love Bites on Friday again. I'm doing that rabbit hole. We also got another Little Big song that I've done. NF, I talked about earlier. And even Electric Callboy came out with their Velvet Remix video, so I had to, right? But everybody have a good night, and I will see you later. Thank you. Bye bye.